Hello, Sheldon Gould here with S&N Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. I haven't put a video up for a couple of weeks. We've been fairly busy doing stuff and running around and hauling scrap and doing yards and fixing stuff up, and I just hadn't had a chance to make a video. So I thought I'd do a video tonight. Kind of less busy today. We actually got rain today. Not sure how much we've got, but it's basically the first real good rain we've got so far this season, which we need the rain, so I can't complain there. It might put us a day or two behind in mowing, but we definitely needed the rain, so I can't complain. Lots has gone on around here. Well, for one thing, I hurt my wrist. It's a kind of stupid story behind that. I was in having lunch, and I decided I want to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I knew I had a jar of Saskatoon jam in the fridge. So I got it out, and I couldn't get the lid off. So I put all my strength into it. All of a sudden the lid let go, and it snapped my wrist. So I'm thinking I sprained my wrist. It's still sore. I did this, I don't know, about a week ago. Still sore, but it is getting better, and I can still work with it, so that's a good thing. The other thing is I had something in my eye about 2 or 3 days ago. So my this eye here was kind of all swollen up. It's still a little swollen. I did end up going to the doctor. He looked at it and said he couldn't really see anything in it, but it was still irritated. But it's starting to get better. He gave me drops to put in it. So there might have been something in it before he looked. One thing that I was out tilling and doing stuff like that in the dirt, and I wasn't wearing safety glasses. I was just wearing these, and with the open sides on them, it's very possible dirt got in my eyes, so it pays to wear your safety glasses. What else can I say? We had the pull behind aerator out. I did a farmyard about half a week ago. I took that out and pulled it behind the Launchy 440, and we aerated, like I said, a farmyard and around the house and the shop and everything. Been hauling scrap. We had a whole bunch of fridges and freezers and stove on the trailer the other day. Could have fit more on there weight-wise, but because everything was so bulky, we filled it right full, and we ended up hauling in 1.2 tons worth of scrap. And then we've also picked up some scrap at other places. Let's see. It's muddy out here with the rain, but we needed the rain, so like I said, I'm not complaining. Picked up some scrap the other day, as you can see laying up over there. Just a small truckload, so I'm not going to haul it out until I get a trailer load, so I just put it there for now. A stove and an old barbecue and a bunch of doors off of little garden sheds, some old steel shovels and stuff like that. The wife got the garden in way over there, the other side of the house, that black patch, hard to see from here. But got the garden in, not all of it, but half of it, because we've still been pretty cold at night. There's been a couple of nights we've actually had some frost warnings, so we don't want to put anything in that's going to freeze. But I think maybe by the end of next weekend we'll have everything in. What else? Oh, we're getting ready. I think we're done tilling. I managed to do some tilling today before it rained. I was up tilling some flower beds at 10 o'clock in the morning, and by the time I got back home to the shop, it was starting to rain, so I got that done, which I was glad to do. I think we're done with the tiller on the tractor there. I was going to switch it over to the mower deck here, but it's too wet to do that tonight. So I'm going to drop the tiller off of it tomorrow and put the mower deck on. I got a couple of bigger yards. We're getting more into mowing now that the grass is starting to grow. I got a couple of bigger yards that I need this deck on that mower. So we're going to switch it over hopefully tomorrow if the weather's good. I got everything switched over on here. All of this stuff that was on this side. Like this guard. Ooh. The double pulley there for the blower. For the power flow bagger, dual bagger for the X530 over there. So I got that all switched over. Got a whole box of parts. I took everything off. All that was left was basically the yellow deck, which is going to go for scrap. And I actually kind of got it somewhat crunched up here. It's just sitting in the jaws of the grapple over there to load when we got to take a trailer load of scrap out. So it's sitting there, but I ended up with a full box of parts that I took off of it. I took all the spindles and the blades and guards and the deflector here for the grass. Like I got all these blades with the spindles and the pulleys, and all the tensioners and springs, and the leveling wheels there. They were new about a year and a half ago, so I took those all off. So now I pretty much have spare parts for everything on that deck. So if something ever breaks, I got parts for it. So that was good. I did that one night after we got back from working. Took the dethatcher off the steel combi unit because we had it out today with the mini tiller on it. Kind of hard to see, but I'm going to clean that yet, but there's the tines for the mini tiller. Like I said, just did a couple of small flower beds today. Did a little bit of aerating with the walk behind aerator. Haven't had any phone calls about aerating lately, so it's possible we might be done with that for a little bit. What else? Oh, I'm working on a project. It's kind of hard to explain, but I own a 1985 E350 Econoline cube van, which was an old ambulance. And I use that with my other company, Sonic Slade Music Productions, for hauling my DJ equipment and live sound equipment. Well, the wife was at a thrift store here the other day in Winnipeg, picked up an old ambulance toy, a little plastic toy, that, well, for Wyatt, our 2-year-old son there, and he was playing with it. I got looking at it, and it is pretty much an exact replica of my fire truck, or my old ambulance. So what I've done is I took it all apart and sanded it all down and painted it black, the same as my big truck, which I don't have any videos of yet, which I haven't got here yet. It's actually still at our old house in Virden, but within the next couple of weeks we're hoping to get it up here. But I got a couple of coats of black paint on it. It looks pretty good. And then I got to go pick up some model paint, and I got to paint the lights and stuff on it, and we're going to make it an exact replica, a toy replica of my actual 85 Econoline ambulance that I have. That way my son will have his own toy. It'll be the only one in the world that is an exact replica of my truck. So I was kind of working on that on Sundays and on the weekends when it's been dead. But yeah, so like I said, so far all I did was get it taken apart, painted it black, put it back together, took all the decals and the light bar and stuff off of it to make it look like mine. Now we just got to pick up some model paint next time we're near a store that sells model paint. And then yeah, keep working on it. We're going to get some decals or possibly hand paint my decals that are on my truck on it, so it looks exactly like my truck. So that's my other little project I've been working on. Other than that, we've been doing some mowing, more yard cleanups. I think we're pretty much done for spring cleanups. Now we're getting into our pretty much weekly mowing, or bi-weekly mowing, stuff like that. Like I said, we got some yards coming up, plus my own here. As you can see, the grass is starting to grow like crazy. I got to get my yard cleaned up. The dogs kind of made it a mess over the winter, as you can see. But yeah, get these bigger yards mowed up in town, and then get my own yard cleaned up and mowed. So we got to get that on. Like I said, hopefully get that on tomorrow. Hopefully get the tiller off tomorrow. There is a couple of other people that are talking, maybe wanting some tilling done, but I haven't heard back from them. And I can't wait any longer and leave the tiller on there because I need this right away. I was hoping to actually go do these yards today, but when we got this rain, that kind of put a damper on everything. So basically had a rain day after about 11:30 noon, and it's been raining on and off all day. It's hard to really tell, but there is clouds coming in again. It's not raining right now, but they are talking rain overnight. Tomorrow, I think it's about 40% chance of rain, and then like 80% chance tomorrow night. And Sunday, I think it's about 40%, and then Monday, Tuesday, it's starting to dry up again. But for about the next 2 weeks, they're calling for rain on and off about every 2 or 3 days. So that'll be good. Grass will be growing like crazy. Phone should be ringing off the hook. It should be good to go when it comes to cutting grass, and that's about all we're doing now is getting into grass cutting and tree trimming. I got some phone calls to do some tree trimming too, but haven't exactly got around to doing those yet because I'm waiting to hear back from the customers of when they want to do it. Yeah, it's hard to catch up with everybody because everybody works around here during the day, and then when I get stuff planned, then they say, oh, I'm available. Well, then I'm not available, or they say they're available, and then I'm not available because I'm away somewhere doing work all over the country. So, but yeah, I just wanted to do a video because I haven't put one up for about a couple of weeks. It's just because we've been busy running all over the country, mowing, aerating, hauling scrap, trimming trees. Took a bunch of bushes out at Southport, Manitoba, just south of Portage. Did some tilling south of Portage down by Elm Creek. Did some aerating and dethatching in McGregor, Manitoba. I got to go up to Plumas, Manitoba to take a look at some tilling jobs and a tree trimming job. And then we got tree trimming job, aerating in Gladstone, and some action mowing of yards in Gladstone. That one yard that I was telling you about that we hauled a full trailer load of fridges, freezers, and stoves and stuff, that came from a farmyard south of Gladstone, Manitoba. We actually have to go back there. We were supposed to go back the next day. I didn't have any room. We had the truck and trailer right loaded, so we had to go to Portage to dump. But we were supposed to come back the next day and get the rest of the stuff. But he had some cement guys show up, and they were doing a cement job right where we needed to be. So we got to wait on him, hear back from him, and go back and finish that job. There's probably, I would say another trailer, possibly trailer and a half of scrap left to get there. That's about it. Helped the wife finish planting the garden over there that I tilled there. I've tilled it 3 or 4 times now since about the last 2 weeks. It was about 2 weeks ago we put the first stuff in, so it's looking good. No weeds in it yet. Other than that, not too much. Just busy working, making money. But yeah, this rain is definitely good. We've been needing the rain. We've got a fire ban around here, and where we live is right in the middle of those bushes and trees, so I don't want any fires. So this rain's good. Talking about fires, I did respond to a fire a couple miles down the road. I looked out my front window one day and I just saw this black smoke coming from the sky. It looked like it was just on the other side of the trees of us, so I jumped in the truck to go see how close it was to us, and found out it was on the other side of the highway, down at a Aerating colony. They had a fire in the trees along a creek, so I responded to that just as a concerned citizen and kind of volunteer farm firefighter, I guess you could say, to see if they needed help, but they had it under control. So yeah, so this rain's good. Maybe get the fires under control. And we also want to have a bonfire in our yard, and with the ban we can't do that, so it'd be nice if they after this weekend they can lift the fire ban for a week or two until it dries up again. So but yeah, so that's about it. I see I got a burnt out light bulb up there. I had 2 of the big ones, and then that one burnt out, so I put a regular bulb up there, and then with the rain, the rain hit it and it just broke it and filled it with water. So I got to get another proper light. I go through lights up there like crazy. I'm not sure why. Maybe because in the wind they vibrate and burn out, but that's about it. Start picking up scrap. I got scrap around here that I got to clean up. Like I said, when we got a trailer load, I'll haul it out. So I'm going to go around the yard, see what I have for scrap of my own to add to the trailer load of stuff from customers. So, but yeah, Let's see. Just taking a look around the shop here. I don't think much has changed in here. Not really. Got all my still stuff over there. And that's about it. Yeah. So it's Sheldon Gould with S&N Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any comments, comment in the comment section below. Make sure you share it. Share it all over. Share it with your friends. Share it on your Facebook page. And make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We also have a page on Facebook, S&N Custom Lawn Care. And I also have a group on Facebook, S&N Custom Lawn Care. So feel free to subscribe to those as well. And we'll see what the weather does the next couple of days. Maybe get some videos up of actually mowing with the big mower deck on the John Deere X530. The other thing is it is still naked. I haven't got the hood yet for it, so it kind of looks like crap, but it still works. So, but yeah. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. It's Sheldon Gould with the S&N Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. Thanks for watching.